go to the last part of this chapter, right? Which is the differentiation between visual and this verbal memory. All right. You just take the example for visual communication and verbal communication. You try to imagine. All right. Something visual you can remember faster, you can communicate better, or you using verbal communication, you can communicate or you can remember better. So you try to imagine in this context. So I believe, okay, if you are this normal human, right, you will agree with me that visual memory or visual communication, okay, will be the most fastest, efficient, and if you want to understand for complex issue, complex context, it will become more faster as compared to this verbal communication. All right. So for in terms of visual, means something that you can see. All right. For example, like graph chart, bar chart. All right. Image, complex description by using infographic or whatever. So it can help you to collaborate. It can help you to analyze in terms of diagram and illustration. All right. And also, if you want to know about more on this, let's say like share. All right. Share. How is the performance according to this the year of 2020, because you want to invest, right? So you need to do a little bit of study, all right, towards the past performance in terms of the share before you go and invest, or the bond in the fund. So the same thing, if you are the shareholder, all right, you want to go and invest in something, you need to view in terms of their visual, all right, their visual information. Not only that, but of course of other information, but this will give you a little bit of point of view in terms of the company background. So for visual communication, visual memory, it will help you a lot in terms of study, especially like process of understanding the idea, right? That challenge, suggestion, you want to memorize for long term, all right? Definitely visual will be better because it will process in your mind, in your brain, right? You will have together with your words, the concept, the idea, everything linked together, right? If you just remember for this short-term memory, like verbal, right? Just like what I taught for this 1.5 hour, after that, maybe you forget already, all right? Because you are not remember this thing efficiently by using the correct way, like visual communication or visual memory to help you in terms of handling your information better. So no matter what, communication, memory, or learning, visual will be one of the very good choice if you want to go for this long term, all right? Long term memory, long term learning, and so on, all right? So in our daily life, all right, you just take an example like the rainbow, all right? The red color, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So all of this color is a kind of, we say, visual, all right? It will help you to link, all right, this color with that color and so on, all right? So you will have a totally different point of view, okay? Let's say like, if I want to mix the color red and orange, okay, what will it become? So 你会去想 all right? So same goal like visual，不管我现在给你一个 line chart，我给你一个 table， all right? You will be able to go and compare and contrast in different perspective. 每一个人的 compare and contrast different perspective 都是从不同的角度。有些人可能是 X axis versus Y axis， 有些人是 Y axis 先跟他分析可能 Y axis 全部都是 according to year from year 2000 to 2020， 我要看他一个 performance stable or not stable. Let's say in terms of financial， 所以你都可以透过 visual 的东西，尤其是当你们做 presentation 的时候，这个就是很好的一个方法，帮助你自己去明白，也帮助 audience, right? Can get your point more easily. So try to use pictures, right? Try to use images when you want other people to participate together with you, right? So visual communication, visual memory will be one of very good choice. And if you want to highlight your main point, also idea, right, concept. So using visual memory will be helping a lot in terms of your study also. All right, you can draw arrows，就好像你画一个这个 brainstorming 或者 mind mapping，你会 draw arrows connecting the associate concept or ideas as well. 就好像你们写 essay 这样子。So it will help you create a kind of this visual memory and coloring the notes by topic, concept, and idea. Right? It will help you to wrap up your this main point also. So I believe for point number 4你们都是有用过的 coloring notes, alright, by topics. 你们会去画那个什么 chart, okay, mind map, 帮你们去 memorize better because of that. So verbal memory 是什么呢 Verbal 是 you use your mouth. Like now I'm delivering my lecture using my mouth. So verbal will be often interpersonal. Means involving two and more people, group of people, so interpersonal. So it will be learned most efficiently if they repeat the material audibly. Means it will help you to remember better if you read out loud. Something like, okay, I keep on repeating. All right, you also know that this thing will be very important, right? So you will tend to take note on that. So you will try to read out loud by yourself, all right, in the house or in the library or whatever when you do revision. So it will be most efficient. So it may read their notes aloud to themselves as a study method. But I think majority of the students won't use this kind of method. I mean, read out loud. Okay, it's one of the strategy for you to do your this revision. All right, normally you will try to read it in a silent mode. All right, 在图书馆不可能我们 read out loud 嘛 ，right？ 除非我们在 practice presentation 啊，那不一样。All right, so you try to think in terms of memory, how to boost your memory. All right, definitely, like I say, in terms of critical thinking. All right, critical and creative thinking is one of the very, very important exercise. If let's say you have a chance, all right, you are the president of Leo Club or whatever, maybe you can use this, method, okay, as the ice-breaking games for your team member. It's a very good way for you to exercise in terms of critical thinking. Let's say, all right, you try to imagine, I have 10 people here, right, 10 people here. So all these 10 people, all right, working in a different department of mine. 有一些可能在 human resource department, 有一些可能在 operation department. So for 这10个人，我要你在短短时间内 ，you need to remember their name, all right? 他们会介绍自己，比如讲他们的名字啊，他们在什么部门做工啊，他们喜欢吃什么。Let's say I only tell you about these 3 information for these 10 people. So you need to remember within maybe 2 seconds. Okay, when they are introducing themselves, you need to use your own way to remember. So how you are going to remember these 10 people? All right. 比如说，我等一下问你，哪一个是在这个人力资源部工作的 ？All right， 他是主管还是员工？还有什么其他的 information 吗？ So you need to tell me. So this is the kind of exercises about memory, right? So you can train yourself like if you want to boost your memory. There are a lot of games, all right, through online. So I don't want to waste my time in terms of train you about this discussion question or exercises, okay? Because initially last time I used this exercise, okay, and do it in the classroom. So now it will be quite difficult for you to do this one since you are attending online lecture, right? So never mind. So I just want to tell you that in terms of want to boost your memory, in terms of want to enhance your creative mind, right? You need to use a lot of different way. 就好像 creative 呢，你可以用这个 images right? 这些有 visual 的可以看得到 right? 像 cartoon video or whatever, you can try to engage people, okay, using the creative way. Nowadays, people like to view video, all right, very funny video, maybe last longer for 60 seconds, within 1 minute, all right? You don't more than that because people might get bored, all right? If just a simple introduction, maybe 1 minute enough. But if you are informative, maybe 3 minutes to 5 minutes. All right, depending on the content what you are going to deliver. All right. Okay, so in terms of mnemonics, all right, also one of the way, as last time I told you already, you just pick out the first of the alphabet and you try to match it within one sentence or become one word to help you in terms of memory. All right. For mnemonics, it only can help you in terms of memorize. It cannot help you to understand that I already told you. So you need to use your own way in terms of want to understand the concept better. You need to do a little bit of homework by yourself. All right. So, okay. So long-term memory, okay, revision, procedural, declarative, and episodic. All right. If it is regarding to your this personal event, your experiences, so it will be regarding to episodic. It will be regarding to facts, data, all right, information, formula, whatever. So this will call semantic or declarative. All right， 就好像谁是我们的现任首相，谁是我们的现任yang di-Pertuan Agong，OK， 这些都是 declarative. It's a fact. If about how to do something, let's say how to write essay, all right, how to do this question, this mathematics, I don't know how to solve, so it will become this procedural memory, step by step. All right, you will have step by step, but once you master it, you can do it. Right, so this will be about step by step. Okay, so that's all for topic number 6. All right, so I want to discuss the tutorial question for topic 4, 5, and 6. One go. All right. Okay, so right. So we will go to topic number 4. Okay, so for topic 4, it will be regarding to smart system. Smart system will be one of the very important tool, all right, for you to plan your goal, all right, for you to achieve, especially your long-term and short-term goal. So you need to name 5 components in terms of smart system, SMART. So you need to name the component first. S is stand for what? M is stand for what? A and R and also T. All right. So how to explain the meaning? You explain the meaning first, then you give this example. So for B, you need to explain, all right, the meaning. And for C, you need to demonstrate one of the example in terms of the smart system. So for specific, all right, specific, what you can mention in terms of example, for example. So for explanation and meaning, you can go and find for your textbook. Textbook, you have that. Okay, specific is regarding to you need to name exactly your goal. All right, how you achieve your goal, be specific. 就比如讲，我要考到 CGPA 4.0 something like that. All right, be specific， 而不是说我要考到好成绩 ，is different context. All right， 就好像你讲我要减肥 ，yes, I know you want to lose your weight, but how much? 2 kg, 5 kg, all right? Be specific. How you were going to achieve your goal? Let's say, okay, 我要减肥，我要减2 kg。那么怎样呢 ？Okay, maybe you say, I want to exercise. I go jogging, jogging in the park for 1 hour every day, right? So 这个就是你 specific 怎样达成你这个减到2 kg 的一个目标 ，all right? So 你的题目将会是不是题目是那个scenario 将会是我要减2公斤，那么你的 specific 是 all right， 我 try to schedule 啦，每一天我都在公园跑步1个小时，或者我每一天都健身 gym go to gym 1 hour，all right？ 每一天我都做 Zumba 1 hour. So this is your specific goal, right? Number 2 is measurable. Measure. You need to measure your progress after 1 month, all right? 称一下你的体重有下吗？没有下，那就是说你失败。Okay? Something happened there. So you need to change already. So you need to measure your goal. Means measure your weight. 如果你是减肥，你 measure 你的 weight. 如果你是 academic, okay, after 你的这个 midterm, 好来，可能你老师会跟你讲你考了几分，或者你的这个 assignment 几分 before final exam 可能跟你讲 alright, so you can measure already. Probably how much I need to get for my final, 可能你们会去算一下 alright, so all of this can help you in terms of measuring how you are going to analyze in terms of your progress, right? 如果说跑步不行的话，没有减到肥，没有效，那么可能你要加上其他的运动，或者是说次方面 alright, so all of these will be helping you in terms of measuring your progress. So you need to measure after 1 week, okay? Am I losing my weight 0.5 at least? So you need to observe whether you have decreased or not. If keep or increasing means something happened, right? Number 3, attainable. Attainable means what? Your goal that you set is not too far from you. It's not something that you are not going to achieve. So means you need to set your goal according to your own ability, your own capability. Let's say my goal is to lose, okay, 5 kg first. Be realistic. If you cannot 10 kg, maybe 5 kg first. All right. So losing 0.5 kg per week first. I think 0.5, okay lah. 0.5 divided by 7 days. How much only? All right. So 0.5 per week times 4 means what? Okay, 1 month maybe you only fix about 2 kg. So it's depending on you, your own. Okay, attainable. Don't give yourself too much stress and you feel that it is unrealistic. So losing 0.5 per week or 1 kg per week. All right, and then slowly, one month, all right, 4 kg first, right? So you can manage yourself and it sounds realistic. Try 1 week by 1 week. So it's like that. So study also the same, right? So for this case, you can give a scenario so that you can apply to the SMART directly. 就好像我刚才给你们的 example 是 about you want to lose your weight, all right? Until attainable. Now relevant. Relevant means define a goal that is suitable for you and your needs. Let's say you just want to achieve, all right, your standard weight. Let's say 50 kg, 55 kg, all right? As long as not over the BMI, all right? BMI 就是你的体重跟你的这个身高除一下，不要高过这个 BMI， 就是说等一下你会有很多病嘛 ，right？ 你只是为了要让这个 BMI 没有超过指标，是在 normal 的 standard 的这个状态就好了。So it is somehow that you want to define your goal. Alright， 除非你要当 instructor， 除非你要当这个 model， 那不一样。Alright， so must be relevant to what your needs. Alright， and the last one will be time frame 时间。Alright， you need to give your own time, okay, to achieve the goal and what are the steps they are going to do. Alright, let's say, maybe I will try to set a time frame for me to lose my weight. Let's say perhaps 2 months, all right, in order for me to achieve the healthy BMI standard. Let's say 55 kg, okay, according to my weight and also current height. All right, so 我 set 一个 time Okay, so we continue for this next question. All right, question number 2. Setting goal that involve by defining what you are aiming involve long-term and short-term frame. So you need to give the definition in terms of what is long-term goal and short-term goal. So for long-term goal, you need to have the keywords like objective, all right? And then you need to set a longer period of time in order for you to achieve that. So those are also keywords that you need to have in terms of long-term goal. Another one will be short-term goal, means it will involving smaller steps, all right, before you move forward to long-term goal. So normally for short-term goal, you will given a time frame, fixed time frame. For example, like 1 month, all right, 3 months, something like that. Right? For long-term goal, it will be comprising of longer time lah, one year, 2 years, or 5 years, something like that. So for you to achieve that. So okay, for B, 6 steps in terms of planning strategy of a smart system. All right. Okay, so steps. The first one will be about you need to define the relevant attainable goal. All right. So explanation into explain. So how to explain in terms of attainable relevant goal means your goal, all right, must be considering about your abilities, your capability, your value, your interest, all of these things. 就比如像你为什么念 accounting 一样，所以你一定有 consider 很多嘛 ，right？可能这个是 on the while 我 diploma 念上来的，这个是我兴趣的，这个是我以后要朝向的一个 career， 所以这些都是你的一个目标 ，all right？ 然后 you need to give all of this after consideration, you need to give resources, circumstances, okay? What are the good side, bad side, something like that. You need to go and analyze and then define clearly in terms of your goal. This is the first one. The second is the specific path. Means that you need to brainstorm. 就好像 mind mapping, you need to sketch, you need to think lah, from different paths. And then you choose one based on your own ability, your own capability. Choose the best one for yourself. All right, there are a lot of direction. Which one is the one that you want to go for? Number 3 is set a timetable. Timetable means time frame. Right. I give myself three years to achieve that. All right, let's say I want to become audit manager. All right. So you try to set. So for year 2023, let's say you already finish your undergraduate study in accounting. So you go for practical, you go for job application, you apply for those the position that you want. Let's say in terms of audit, right? So what do you want to achieve there? So I want this job and I want to make sure within 3 years I can have this job, this career opportunity, upgrade myself to become the manager or become the supervisor of the audit department. So this is what we say realistic time frame, right? To help you to achieve your goal. So number 4, you need to measure your progress. 就好像刚才讲减肥嘛，一样的，这个也是一样的。So you need to define, okay, the ways how to alter with the planning that just now. All right, so that to avoid yourself run into trouble or whatever circumstances that you need to avoid. So if you really face the problem, so you can get help from your teachers, right, your friends, your supervisor, your colleagues, or whatever. So as long as they can help you, right? And the last one is about time frame. It's just like I said about action time. So you need to follow your step, okay, in order for you to achieve something. So 不管怎样呢，在 academic context， 在你职业方面都可以用这个 smart system， 非常非常的好用 ，help you to achieve your goal. Okay, so for the next question will be indicate 5 strategy how to keep yourself stress under control. In terms of stress under control, right? Keep your strategy and explain. Let's say, for example, I want to have some fun. Okay, this is one of my strategy. So how I'm going to explain? Have some fun means what? I can have some activities with my friend. Exercise, hang out together, or whatever. You just go and explain about it, right? Number 2 is you need to manage your time well. All right, means not 12 hours 啊，12个小时我都在复习读书做 assignment， 不是吗？是不是？我可能分配时间，3个小时我复习，2个小时我做 assignment， 其他的时间我就是拿来读一些这个 journal articles 啊，还是我看一些 YouTube 啊，还是说我找朋友一起复习呀，OK， 这个 share 我们的 mind 啊，还是什么 whatever， so as long as you manage your schedule properly, alright? So explain. 或者 relaxation techniques, like I say, exercise 咯 alright? Listen to music 咯 alright? Watching the dramas or whatever. So relaxation techniques. So 不管怎样 after finish 你的 assignment 一个 assignment, remember to reward yourself. 我常常都是跟你们讲 reward yourself. So 你自己喜欢的方式 reward 你自己，看一部戏啊 alright? 请你自己吃一顿好吃的啊，或者你 baking 啊，你喜欢 baking OK 你 baking alright? Relaxation techniques, it will be helping a lot. 意思说你鼓励你自己，你改次还会更努力的去达成你要的东西 alright? And some of the things will be like check your things right off. What are the things that OK 你没有达成，或者是有这个长处短处，你自己看是怎么样去互补。所以这些都是 about strategy 啦，怎样去 keep 你的 stress under control。所以没有人呐，其实做东西是靠自己的，我们都是需要有朋友。Alright, so interpersonal skill in this era is very important, right? So know who to search for help if you need. This is very important. So one of that, alright? 还有就是身为学生 don't always sleep very late, alright? Sleep early, wake up early will be better for you in terms of concentration, alright? Sleep early, wake up early will be better. So for question number 3, you need to list down 2 attributes, alright, of a team leader who demonstrate the leadership skill. So, OK, 这个东西就好像你们做 group assignment. 来，你们有 team leader, right? Team leader for group assignment or event 啦，你自己想象啊。那么如果你要选择 team leader, 你会选择一个怎样的 team leader to demonstrate 他的这个 leadership skill? 所以第一个肯定是你会选一个他可以 manage 所有的 team members, 对吗？这些很重要。Alright, 如果他的性格是很软的，很柔的 ，alright, 非常的那种我们怎么讲，很心软的 ，OK， 讲什么都 OK 的这种人不适合做 leader。Alright, 做 leader 要优柔寡断 ，this is very important. You need to bear in mind, you are the leader, you are not the member. So no matter what you do, people hate you or whatever, you still need to stick for your own.OK， 你有自己的一个 stand， 不可以给任何人影响，这个是 team leader 最要紧。Number 2 就是 you need to plan well. Alright, imagine next time you go to work, your boss give you a project 100 million. Alright, what do you expect? Your boss 对你的期望是非常高的，他要的就是拿下这个100 million 的一个 project， 他要赚钱，所以你就必须帮助你老板达成这个梦想，就这么简单。那么你是 team leader， 你是 lead 这个 project 的 make sure 没有失误。Alright, so this is the things that we can say about team leader. You must have this leadership skill. So it's not easy 啦，这个我们说 concept and theory will be different, totally different when you go to real life case. Alright, 不是那么的容易。Especially when you want to manage your team member. 每一个 team member 的 characters 都不一样。So how you are going to this persuade them, 帮助你做东西这个是很重要。So leadership skill 呢是可以透过你的 experience 还有去 on course 帮你去 enhance 啦，你这一方面的 skill. Okay, for B, 4 advantages or benefit working with others in a group. When you work together with your team members, Okay, what can you get? Your benefit is what? The first one is in terms of increase your motivation, right? You will be motivated, right? Working alone cannot reduce the stress, but working together with your team member can reduce the stress. As long as you work together with other people, you have problems, you have challenges, solve together. But of course not backstabbing 啦，不是说出卖你的 group member 或者在后面捅你的这个 team member 一刀啊，那肯定的。所以我们是 as a team，我们的目标都是一样的。OK， 所以比如讲你们要的是什么？拿下这个100 million 的 project， 成功的话，每一个人都有赚钱。All right，share screen， 你们没有那个吗？因为我也是开这题目的 ，OK。So you try to open your own question, all right? This is for chapter 4. Okay. What else? Advantages. Okay. First one, just like I say, motivation. Second one, it will increase your knowledge 咯。OK， 增加你的知识。So 你自己想一下，一个头脑总好过很多头脑。你想的东西跟你组员想的东西是不一样的。So maybe。OK，let's say 来青印，你可以去找你的 point， 你其他的 member 可以去找其他的 point， 然后我们一起 collect 一下，一起 analyze。OK， 不需要一个人全部做完全部东西。So you spend less time, but then I can focus better。比如说我兴趣的是在 strategy 方面，那我可以去 enhance 我的 strategy。其他的组员可能他喜欢要 challenge，OK，take the challenges， 他要去 analyze challenges，OK 啦。OK， 还有一个可能喜欢 collect data， 去 collect data。So all of these things will be helping you in terms of increasing your knowledge. So 看你自己的专长 ，right? Team members as a team 就是这样子。So another one will be better teamwork skill. Better teamwork skill means you will learn, all right, how to adapt, how to respect, how to respond. All right, to your team members, working together as a team, it will be valued a lot, right? So 这个东西都是 from time to time， 你们以后去工作的时候都是会学习的啦。All right， 可能现在你们不知道，或者是你之前有 internship 过的，可能你也是多多少少都会知道。所以这些都是 advantages and benefit working as a group. Okay, next one is D, right? Let me see. A, B, or C. Okay. As a team member, explain how you can overcome 5 issues. So you need to mention issue, okay? 你的问题，然后你的 strategy。因为 for 这个题目，一方面我是问怎样去这个 overcome， 意思说你有问题啊，所以你要 list down 你的问题 and then provide 它的 solution。OK， 比如讲。All right， 你是 team member。So 第一个就是常常时候 when we discuss things together, right, we will talk a lot， 讲很多。All right, talk a lot means what? Maybe we're out of it, right? So the suggestion, how we are going to control this issue is you need to control the discussion from the flow only regarding to relevant topic. Alright， 我们也不要浪费大家时间，一直在那边 meeting right， 一直去讨论这个东西，要有重点，这个才叫 meeting。不然的话，你的 meeting， 你的 discussion 就是零蛋。Right， 我们也不要去讲一些 out of it 的东西，这个可以其他时间讲。So avoid talking too much. You need to control the discussion. Only reserve for relevant topics. Right, this is the first one. Second is let's say you have the issue, low commitment in terms of member 可能你们做 assignment 你们也是会发现到有这个问题 low commitment 就是说没有全部的 member 都有 contributing 或者每一个 team member contribute 的 point 都很少 alright so how you are going to solve this problem right the first one 最简单的方式你去 divide the task equally okay一个人都做2个东西，都写2个 point 出来 ，provided with elaboration and example。 So you divide properly, right？ 先把工作分配先，再回来一起讨论比较好。所以我们亚洲的人呢、是属于比较 shy 的，我们不擅长于表达我们的这个想法，我们的意见，不像他们国外 foreigners 啊，他们是比较外向的，我们是比较 introvert， 他们是比较 extrovert。So try to improve in this perspective 啦 ，OK， give your point of view。Alright， 错没有关系嘛，我们一起 discuss，no problem，right？ Or second, you need to schedule，right？ Let's say 你给你的组员队 ，alright， divide the task 没有错。But after that， 你要 set 一个 due date 吗？比如讲 ，alright， 3月2号 ，let's say after 5 p.m. 我们上课上好，我们一起用这个 Zoom 啊，或者是什么 Google Meet， 我们要来讨论一下我们东西有哪里要 improve 的。Right? So low commitment 这个东西，不管你在哪一方面工作啊，你 assignment 都一定有这个问题的。Right? 除非你的 team member 都是那种怎么讲，很 aggressive 的，很会参与到你们的这个 project 啊，在你们的 assignment 里面，那绝对没有问题。But 我 believe 啦 ，majority of these Asian people 他们都是很 introvert 的，不擅长于去表达跟提供你们的意见。那么第三个 issue 就是 disagreement， 对吗？常常的时候都会有 disagreement。哎呀，你的这个意见我觉得不好了。Alright， 哪里会帮我们这个 project 成功？哪里会帮我们这个 assignment 拿到更好的分数 ？Right? You don't be like that. So try to control a bit your emotion and also change your this 我们说 communication 的方式啦，要改一下，不要说就直接的去 disagree with 你的 team member. Try to listen first. Most importantly, listen and then you write down first. Later on, after finish, 每个人都分享了他们的 point of view. OK， 你先写下来记录下，然后一起讨论。或许你可以 suggest 从这一方面我们可以把它做得更好，把它改一点点这样东西。说我们当表达的时候也是很重要。So action also very important. So always remind your group member. If you are the team leader, you need to remind your group member in terms of this agreement. OK， 不要一下子就给直接的表达出来，听先，然后再给我们的 constructive feedback is one of the very important thing. Respect 其他人先 ，right? So also another point, I believe during this MCO time, okay, very hard you find a time, appropriate time to gather all your team members together. 这个也是其中一个 ，okay? So maybe you need to rely on a lot social media, email, alright, to conduct your meetings, your discussions. So 这些都是 solution 可以帮助你 in terms of find the appropriate time in terms of gathering your team member. So same things, if you go to work also, alright? Now a lot of company they are due to this CMCO context, the staff okay will be rotated, your schedule rotated, go to work. So if you want to conduct meeting, it will be very difficult. So how? We just need to rely on virtual platform like Zoom, Google Meet, Cisco WebEx, all of this platform to help you conducting the meeting smoothly. All right. So these are the some of the issue that we'll encounter in terms of as a group work, all right, as a team member, commonly it will happen. All right. So 如果你们还有其他的这些 issue， 你也是可以 list 出来。Right， 不止我刚才讲的 low commitment difficult to find a time to gather together. All right, number 3, disagreement. Number 4, talking too much. Number 5, this maybe like lost focus, okay, on this topic that you are going to discuss, or a lot more, right? You can try to put inside. If you have, you just put inside, right? 5 points. All right, so this is for topic number 4. All right, we'll go to number 5. Okay. Okay, so topic 5 will be creative and critical thinking. Okay, CARS. Okay, so for this topic, creative and critical thinking. So first one, 4 methods to help students in terms of study. Okay, very basic, use brainstorming. OK， 最简单也是最基本的一个方式，我们用 brainstorming 去这个 boost 你的这个 mind， 你的 thinking。So 怎样 explain 呢？你要 explain， 你可以给方法。OK， after you give the definition, you can give the method how you are going to conduct. Let's say, all right, I try to find a lot of answer based on this question. I find the answer, possible answer lah. Okay, for me to have the better chance, okay, to get the answer correctly. Or I want to find the most suitable method to solve this problem. Let's say, all right, like I want to lose my weight. I still get the example just now. I want to lose my weight. Right. So what is the method there? Okay, the first one. Oh, I want to jogging. Okay, for 1 hour every day. Number 2, right? I feel like jogging maybe very boring. 可能我也会换其他方式 cycling, maybe. All right. Number 3, I want to do yoga. Number 4, I want to do swimming. Number 5, I want to Zumba. Oh, okay, you list out all the things, all the possible things that you want to conduct. Okay, possible way. Because you still don't know yet which one is you like the most. 只要你有兴趣的，你都跟它 list 出来。Okay, brainstorming. Number 2, take a new, different look. Right? Then you need to think first. If I want to do gym, okay, your interest, right? So you need to think, right? I don't have facilities, I don't have tools. I'm going to do that. 现在 gym 也是没有开，有开的话你也不敢去，对不对？那么可能你要 spend 更多的钱哦。OK， 所以你要 take from different perspective， 你要去想一下这个东西是不是一个可行的，长期来 ，alright？ 那你要想象一下 ，what if 如果我这么做的话 ，alright 会麻烦吗？可能那个地方离我家又很远，那个 gym，OK， 长期以来那是不行的。So you need to think about all of these things, right? So number 3 is step in terms of stage of creativity. So in terms of creativity means what? Alright, take from different perspective, different experiences, and try to come up with different way, right? Do something that you don't like. Let's say you don't like jogging, but then jogging is very good. Save money, right? No need to have the tools, no need to spend the money, go to gym. All right, you just need to prepare your shoes and just go to run. So do something that you don't like. Maybe you will find something different. Give yourself time, maybe 1 week to try first. All right, give yourself time to try and you just analyze whether you want or you don't like. All right, try something from different perspective. 你不喜欢的东西去 try. Okay, and the last one. Take the risk. So how to take the risk? It's okay. Okay, if you don't like, it's okay. You just try first, and if you don't like, change another different way. All right? So 这些东西就是你一直 try until you get which one is the things that you want. So for this one, we can analyze under these 4 methods how to improve your creative thinking. 一样的，就好像你现在要设计一个东西也是一样的 ，concept will be the same. Try and error until you find the most suitable for yourself. 你自己最满意的 right? You must learn from the mistake. Investment also the same thing. You must learn from the mistake, right? For B, 3 activities that can help students to improve critical thinking skill. Alright, 跟刚才的一样的咯。OK， 刚才那几个方法 ，you need to brainstorming, you need to ask question, you need to set the stage for creativity, you need to take the risk. Alright, all of this. So learn from the mistake. Okay, for C, CARS is the acronym for credibility, accuracy, reasonableness, and support. So you need to explain all of this. Okay, explain the CARS, how to help you in terms of determining the quality of information that you have. So first one, CARS, first one is credibility. If you want to determine the quality of information that you have, how you are going to determine? So the first one, you need to detect, go and determine whether the information, the source, let's say 你做 assignment 嘛 ，OK， the source is it trustworthy? Will the people believe you or not? 你的 proof 是什么 ？You need to ask yourself。如果我把这个东西写出来，人家相信我的指数是多少？100%、98% credibility。All right, just like you explain something to somebody that you don't know。为什么他们要相信你？你要问你自己，为什么他们要相信你？因为我这个东西是真实的分享给你吗？还是说怎样 ？All right, so 那个可信度 trustworthy must have. So you need to have that kind of question. All right. Is there any evaluation of the source? 就好像你去看一个 feedback， 讲一个 product 的 feedback， 有没有人家给一些 feedback？OK，4 star、5 star， 他们 comment 是什么好不好说？这些就是 about credibility of the source. Number 2, accuracy. All right. How to determine the accuracy of the source that you get, the information that you get? First one is from the facts, from the data. Is it up to date? Is it up to date? Means 是不是2010年的资料，不是2021最 latest 哦。所以那么你要去想一下，可信度在哪里？我可以拿嘛 ？All right? So 是谁去写的？这个东西也是很重要的 authors. That's why I always say, right? When you do assignment, you need to make sure 这个 CARS 这4个东西有没有符合那个 criteria， 你才去拿那个 information. It's very important. 100% correct. All right? The third one will be reasonable. So reasonable means you need to think, okay? The information that you get, is it achieving your objective? Is it consistent with the things that you want to find? All right? 这个东西 reasonable 一定要有这些我们说 fair and equitable stand 嘛，不要说我们有 bias 啊 ，right？ 或者是跟你的 objective alright of your information 偏离得很远 ，so must be reasonable 要适合。And the last one support 就是跟你们的这个 what is that citation references alright 一定要 mention it clearly. Support is from where? 你 mention 这个是谁 ？Okay, maybe according to this James 2020 okay, he mentioned that 这个就是你的 support。Alright， 他有做过 research， 他有讲过这样子的就好像 due to 这个 pandemic COVID-19，alright， 很多这个business perspective 都是讲说它是一个我们说让我们去开发，让我们去想一下有什么新的 way in terms of landing the transformation， 我们不能够再用 traditional 的方法来做东西，比如像Okay, let's say like bank, how they are going to build a new business model to revolutionize 他们的这个 current crisis. It's very important. 像 bank 很快就会被 AI replace 掉 ，alright, automated 这个artificial intelligence 这些东西 replace. 还有就是 in terms of strategic collaboration, what is the future? Okay, with the markets 这些东西都是我们要去想的，所以我们如果要 encourage 更多的 investment from major markets 像 Australia、Japan、Singapore， alright， 他们都是 moving into this what recession and also reducing the growth in this others to a near standstill. So you need to work together, okay, with this government, central bank, supervisor, how to leap into another counter cycle mode 去帮助我们 go through about this COVID-19 pandemic. So 这些都是 about how we are going to go through. Alright, it's not easy, but definitely we need to think about that. Using this CARS, support each other, alright, try and error 啦 ，OK， 因为没有人知道说我用这个方法，现在 strategy 会不会100%帮我解决到问题，我不能够确定 ，but at least 这个是 source 可能 come from credible people， 他们 researchers 有做过研究的时候，我们可以 get a try. So that's why support is very very important, right? Don't simply go and get support, but must be do research. After do research， 就好像你们带这个 vaccine 也是一样，如果科学家没有 证实过的，我们敢去打这个疫苗吗？不可能的嘛。So you must support with facts, with this data， 180人我们可以去相信的，要有一个指数 after you conducting something, right? Okay, so for D, explain 3 ways to keep stress under control in the exam hall. So for this one, any 3 ways, right? 比如说 get enough sleep, get enough rest, right? So that you can impair your ease your stress under control in the exam hall. Number 2 is, all right, avoid last minute study. When you want to enter in your exam hall already, right, don't study too much. You will be very anxious. You will be very nervous. It will cause you to forget all the things that you study also. So no point. All right. So another one will be, okay, frequent revision. From time to time, maybe after 3 topics, you try to do revision first. 3个 topic, 复习一次 right? So that you have the frequent revision. Okay, go through from time to time. 考试的时候你不需要一次过全部念。So 有方法的，每一个东西都是有方法。Okay, question number 2. Define creative and critical thinking. OK， 这个我不要讲了，你们自己去找什么是 creative thinking， 什么是 critical thinking。All right， 2个东西是不一样的啊。Creative 是我们是从新的 new innovative way。OK，critical 是说我们会 gather， 我们会 analyze， 我们会 evaluate 这个东西。Right? Okay, for B, you need to formulate these 7 steps of the action. Okay, for 这个我之前考试有讲过。Okay, for 他们的 past year 或者是之前他们的 assignment， 这一个题目 about 7 step 很长，很喜欢会出。Okay， 可能他有时候只会 7 out of 叫你 define 5个 steps, right? But 肯定少不了 define, analyze。这个 create, evaluate， 然后还有怎样 choose and act。前面5个通常是比较重要啦，后面2个是 depending， re-evaluate 还有 apply result 是 depending， 把前面5个肯定是最主要的。So define, analyze, create, evaluate, choose and act， 要知道怎样去 explain。Alright， 你可以 put whatever scenario， right？ 因为他叫你去 describe 嘛，所以意思说你要给你的问题 ，alright？然后你怎么去给 example？ Let's say like define， 你现在要给一个 scenario， 比如说我现在要解决马来西亚的这个犯罪案 ，OK？Let's say in terms of， 比如什么犯罪案现在比较严重的 ，What are the things that you going through？OK？ 随便一个啦 ，cyberbullying，right？ Cyberbullying。那么我这个 cyberbullying，as you know。Malaysia has a little bit control， but 没有很 major 的有效的解决这个问题。那么我们现在要 analyze 什么原因 ？What are the cause？ OK towards the cyberbullying？ 通常发生在哪里？什么年龄层的 ？All right， 谁会 involve 在这个cyberbullying 里面 ？So analyze 所有的东西 ，WH question 可以帮助你去想。那么到 create 的时候怎样呢 ？create 就是你要写一些的 solution， 怎样帮你去解决这些你刚才 analyze 的 causes。OK， 比如说你知道讲说 OK 年龄层大多数都是年轻人 ，OK 13到18岁 let's say， 那么你要怎样去 address 你的 concern towards the causes？OK，maybe you can monitor， alright， monitor in terms of the kids of social interaction, OK, inform the parents， 也要去 monitor 下自己孩子到底在哪里呀 ，alright， 或者是 provide hotline，provide hotline means OK， 如果你是 public 看到有这一 group 的年轻人 involving in cyberbullying 的话 ，OK, you can call the hotline， OK， 有人可能去 combat in terms of cyberbullying， 所以这些都是方法 create。And you need to evaluate, right? Out of this, okay, if I try to using the way of ask the parents, inform the parents, monitor their kids' social interaction. What are the positive consequences, negative consequences? List down. 我们去分析 right? And until choose and act, right? try to put the solution. Believe yourself how far you can go through that. 你有这么多的方法 ，right？ 那么你选一个最适合个人情况，暂时可以 OK 减少 minimize 这个情况的发生。OK，maybe、out of 这些最好的方法就是 strengthening law， 还是这个法律 ，OK，strengthening the law 可以减少 minimize 这个 cyberbullying 的问题。所以这些都是一些的概念，怎么样去帮你 deterring 这个 cyberbullying， 减少这个犯罪案 within the country。所以你给一个 statement 帮助你去给 example for define, analyze, create, evaluate, choose and act。All right， 后面两个呢是你透过时间要去，比如讲3个月啊、半年啊，你去分析一下 ，right？ 到底它的 effectiveness 有没有在那边，然后再 apply result。不行的话，我们再选另外一个 as a backup maybe，all right？Similar to 你的 solution， 为了避免说以后如果这个事情，比如说又很严重的发生，我们可以 try 另外一个方式。OK， 所以主要的还是 focus 前面5个哦。OK， 这个 out 7 of step。All right, question number 3. Facts and opinion. All right， 这个也是很简单，去找你们的课本，什么是 facts， 什么是 opinion。So something that 100% correct， 我们称它为 facts。如果只是你自己的 view， 你自己的 opinion， 那个我们叫想法而已。All right, you need to verify it. Opinion. All right, so B.List out 3 examples in terms of facts, in terms of opinion. So any 3 examples, you can go to slide and copy. So as long as involving facts, 通常都是有 statistic, 有 number, all right, 有 accurate data, 我们来去做一个 example. Opinion 是，比如讲 ，OK， 我每天阅读，我就会懂很多这些 information， 这些是 opinion。OK，opinion。或者讲说 Internet 是一个最好的 research tools， alright， it's always the best research tools， 这个也是你的 opinion。如果是讲 facts 的话，我们是讲 Internet is a research tool 而已 ，alright， 或者我们讲这个journal article 是一个很好的 research tools， 我们要去寻找 information 嘛，而不是讲Journal articles 是最好的一个 research method， 没有吗 ？Alright， 我们不能够这样讲，还有其他的方法，不一定我们从 journal article 可以得到 information， 可能我们从 magazine、从 e-book 也是可以得到很多的 information。所以 play around with the words，OK？ 肯定的在 facts 呢，一定会有 involving 这些数字 figures、data， 或者是我们讲准确性的一些 measurable data 来放进去，这些就是叫 facts。OK， 你们做的 assignment 那些东西 come from researchers 也是叫 facts。Alright? Question number 4. About solving problems and making decisions. List down 3 and provided with the strategy. Okay. How you are going to solve problem? Let's say you are going to analyze something very carefully. So how you are going to analyze? You need to gather the information. You need to have a comprehensive understanding first. All right? Read a lot of things. Clarify what are the facts first. And then from different perspective, you try to solution based on your causes, your effects. Okay, all of these things will be acceptable in terms of 3 problem solving strategy. Try to list down. All right. And for B, 3 decision making strategy and explain each of the strategy. Okay, decision making strategy. All right. What are the things that you can suggest is you need to look at the long-term effect, right? Long-term effect means you need to solve the problem. All right. You need to solve the problem. In order for you to solve the problem, you need to evaluate. Okay. Whether after a period of time, is it able to solve the problem or not? It is very crucial. Number 2 is you need to consider all the factors, means possible factors. Okay. According to your priority, you need to choose the major one, right? And then to solve the problem. 这个是很重要. And what else? Okay, look at the option from different perspective. All right, means you need to make decision, not from one of the option only. 你要有很多个 option. Let's say you need to have major and minor. So 这些东西都是可以帮助你去 look from different perspective, try and error, right? So all of these are the decision making strategies can help you in terms of identification. Okay, so we go to the last one, topic number 6. Okay. All right, so for topic number 6 is about memory. All right, memory, to happen in terms of learning and test success. So in terms of improvement techniques combined with this positive attitude and active involvement. So you need to explain 3 types of long-term memory. So procedural, semantic, and episodic. Explain 这3种. Okay. And for B, strategies how to increase your memory. Okay, 怎样 increase 你的 memory 有很多. Alright, 第一个就是 critical thinking. Alright, critical thinking. 第二个就是you can find this purpose 你的 purpose, 你的 connection, okay, with 你的这个 association of the condition, right? With your feelings, with your emotion, 你的 personal experiences 这些结合起来 you can also boost your memory. I recall something. And number 3 is try to understand what you are memorized. 很重要. Understand before you memorize will help you in terms of compare, contrast, find the linkage between each other, right? So especially for theory 的东西, we cannot memorize everything. So you need to understand before you memorize. Be selective of the things that you are going to memorize, right? And what else? Only select, all right, the important one. Focus on the important one. And you separate important and unimportant, means you need to put on the priority based on the main point and the unimportant details. Okay? 或者你可以用 example 来帮助你 in terms of this focus on the important things. All right? Example, real life example can help you to memorize better. All right, for next one, C, chunking. What is the meaning of chunking? Chunking means you divide. All right, 你切，意思说你 divide 了 divide all the important main points into a manageable section. OK， 有 A 有 B 有 C， 一个一个的去 break。好像我给你12个号码，你怎么样去记它？3个号码 break 一个，3个号码 break 一个，还是4个号码 break 一个？比较容易，方便你去记得。OK， for D, 3 mnemonic devices. Example 就是很像 acronym 是其中一个。All right, I get the first letter, and then I match it become a word for me to memorize better. 或者第二个就是我可以用 visual image 图片 ，all right， 来去 boost 我的 memory。或者第3个 ，OK， 我 use association， 就是说一些的 life event， 我的 personal experiences 来帮助我去这个 boost 我的 memory。说这些都是 mnemonic devices that can help you in terms of this learning, right? Number 2, So 这个 Raman 呢 is hardworking student, but facing a lot of difficulties in terms of study, especially memorize. 很多学生也是会面对这样的问题的啦。那么你怎样用 acronym 这个方法帮助他 ？OK， 那么你要解释 acronym。acronym 是什么呢 ？acronym means you get a first alphabet, okay, and then you match it become a short words, okay, form it become a words to help in terms of memorize better. You can link together with a key concept, with this model or whatever to help you remember. Okay. 那么 for B, activities 怎样帮助 Raymond to recall 他所学过的东西？那么 OK 有很多一样的，你可以用 flashcard 啊，你可以用这个我们说怎么样 ？Learning by teaching 这个方法也是很有效。Alright, learning by teaching， 你教他，你自己学，他也可以学。Alright， 或者你可以 apply to new situation， 也是可以帮助 Raymond get to use what you have learned in terms of memory reinforcement. Right, apply to a new situation， 做 exercise。Alright， 或者是做练考自己。Alright， 这些ends chapter question 呢，可以帮助他。In terms of apply 这些的 new situation， so 等等。Okay, question number 3. A. Advise Sarah. Okay, how critical thinking will help you to remember what she has read and retain the information better. So means you need to advise, give the suggestion, right? First one is you need to give suggestion to Sarah. Okay, think about how the information is similar to another information. 就是意思说要做 compare contrast， 自己想一下 ，OK， 怎样去 digest 这个 information 跟其他的 information 有什么 relationship 吗？有什么 differences 吗 ？Alright， 第二个就是 find out the causes and the effect。一件事情会发生，一定有原因，那么它的后果是什么 ？Causes and effect。Alright， number 3 is you need to advise Sarah also, all right? Need to go and evaluate how successful, all right, for all the information, okay? You need to retain. 到底这些 information 会带给他一个怎样的一个结果 ，all right？ 对，你已经是有资料，你念了东西，你有资料 ，okay? But you need to retain. You need to retain. If I apply all of this in my own context, all right, into the assignment or whatever, you do something, how successful it will be. You need to evaluate first. All right, so 这些都是 advice 你可以给 Sarah 的一些意见。你读过的东西怎样让你记得？意思说你要 apply 啦，然后最要紧的 apply 可以帮助你去 understand better. Okay, number B, 2 ways how flashcard can help you in terms of memory. So flashcard 所扮演的角色是什么？你在一张卡，一张纸，前面写你题目，后面写你的 answer， 这个可以帮助你去 in terms of refreshback。我现在是 question 问回你题目是什么，你也会记得。我题目问你，你 answer 是什么，你也会记得。So writing the question in front and at the back will help in terms of memorization， 这个是其中一个。第二个就是 you can use the flashcard in terms of testing yourself。test 你自己 before 考试这样子 ，OK？ 你问几题题目 test 你自己会不会记得这个 concept 是什么？怎样 apply？All right？ So 这些都是一些example， 怎样 flashcard 可以帮助 in terms of memorization。还有就是可能你可以跟你朋友一起 ，all right？Shuffle，OK？ 我考你这个题目，你等一下考我那个题目 ，randomly select a question and test between each other。Okay, for C, 6 steps of information processing model (IPM) 这个 model of memory 怎样帮助这个 Sarah？OK， 那么最要紧的就是你要去 explain 一下这个我们的 information. After we gather, we will go through our 5 senses, okay, in the brain. 那么怎样去information 怎样去这个 go through into our brain, okay, it will stay in our brain for a few seconds, right? 那么30 seconds 这个是 limited storage, 我之前讲过 ，last longer for 30 seconds 最多 limited storage， 因为我们头脑是有限的。如果你没有去 rehearsal 的话，那么这个只会 store 在你的 short term memory。But if you go and rehearse a lot of time, okay, a few times, it will store in your brain as a long term memory, right? So 那么 long term memory 有3个不一样的这个concept 啊，就是 procedural, declarative 还有 episodic 啊，这3个会 store 在你的头脑，你自己会去分类一下它是属于哪一种的。OK， 我的 life event episodic, alright, so it will be stick in your brain for long term. And then if the piece of information is something that you needed, right? Maybe you will the brain 你的头脑会 retrieve 这个 for long time, right? So 这些就是 a few steps. 用你自己的这个 sentence 写出来就好了啊。这个 model of memory. Okay, and then the last one is about explaining 3 stages of information processing model of memory. Okay, 3 stages, any 3 stages. So 最要紧的是你要 explain 这个 sensory register， 就是你的五官 ，alright。第二个就是 short term memory， 第三个就是 long term memory， 这3个是最主要的 under information of processing model，alright。explain 这3个 stages. So for short term memory, as I said just now, the information cannot be stored in your brain, okay, after 30 seconds. Means if you want to store in your brain for more than 30 seconds, means you need to, okay, think of the strategy. Let's say how to separate, how to chunking your information, right? Use the procedural, declarative, and episodic to store as a long-term memory. 这个在 long-term memory 那边你可以 explain. So 这3个是最要紧的 under the 3 stages of model memory. Okay, so any problem so far for 3 questions of topic number 6? Memory. All right, how to recall in terms of helping you for test success. 其中一个就是 memory. So you need to boost your memory. Okay, 每一个人的这个 memory 都是有限的。So 你怎样去 boost 你的 memory？ 你可以 based on 第2课我们学过的 intelligence。OK， 了解你自己是哪一方面的 intelligence， 然后你再把它 apply 在你的 study academic 会比较有效。而如果你是比较 visual，OK， 你是这个很喜欢看 flashcard 啊，很喜欢用这个 brainstorming 或者是这个 infographic， 那你自己可以做一些 notes，colorful notes， 帮助你去记得。OK， 那如果你是比较 interpersonal 的，可能你可以跟你的组员2-3个一起 ，OK， 组成一个 study group， 要了解你自己的 intelligence 是怎样的。it will help you in terms of logical, mathematical 数学可以用这个方法，可以帮助你 in terms of academic 都可以的这些方法。Alright, so that's all for topic 4, 5, and 6. Right, so far any problem for tutorial question? So for 你们的 university life, alright, 所有的答案都可以在你们课本找得到。All the single answer you can find, except for the example 啦。可能你们在课本找不到。You can use your own words or refer to my slide. Alright, 有一些我在 slide 里面有给一些 example， 你们可以自己去 refer 一下，或者去 online 找一些 example. Alright, especially 我刚才讲的那个 smart system, alright, 还有那个 topic 6的 alright, the step in terms 不是 topic 6, topic 5这个 creative and critical thinking, alright, 那个 step 怎样帮你去what is that critical thinking, alright, the step by step 有7个方法 thinking skill define 一直到 choose and act 那个 alright, 这2个 part 会比较重要一点，然后考试也很喜欢问的，比较你去 application， 所以你要想一下。OK, imagine 你是学生，你有这样的 context， 怎样 apply 在这个 thinking skill 这个方法，或者是 SMART SMART plan 怎样去 apply。So all of these will be very important。在你们 tutorial 或者 slide， 我相信你们都是会看到这一系列的题目啊。So That's all for today discussion. Okay, this coming Thursday I will go to topic 7, right? Topic 7. So at the moment, okay, so far, any problem for your assignment 2? So far, so good? No problem, huh? So I'm looking forward for your draft. Okay, for your draft 2, for presentation, you don't need to send me check. I only check the draft for your report. Okay, presentation slide 你们自己做 right? 只有 report 我会帮你们 do checking. So please do properly, okay? Do the research properly for your incident, alright? So 不需要把东西解释的太复杂 ，especially background 那些不需要解释的太复杂。重点是你里面的 content，alright？ 里面的 content 最要紧的。So do the research properly, so that 你没有很大的 issue， 没有 major issue， 你们就可以很快的 ，OK？proofreading 下就 OK 了。所以在做 draft 的时候 ，select the information, choose the information from the correct source, credible source 很重要。All right， 找一些，比如讲你的 incident 是国外的 ，refer 他们国外的新闻 from time to time update。All right， 这个是很重要，不要去 copy 人家的 blogspot 什么啦。OK，it will be a lot of bias situation happen later on。所以我们去找一些 credible source， 从他们那些 news 啊，或者是这些时事评论者，看他们怎么样去 analyze， 怎么样看待这个 incident or whatever， 说哪一些的这些资料 as 你们的 explanation。Alright， so I'm looking forward for your assignment number 2. Okay, your draft. Hopefully your citation will be correct this time, especially for 你们的照片 for 你们这些 whatever things image 的东西，你们的 citation, in-depth citation references 都一定要有。Alright, every single thing， 只要那个东西是你 refer to 其他人的。Okay, so no problem 吗？OK， 有问题吗 ？So far no response。OK 吗 ？So far any problem? No problem also tell me no problem. Got problem also tell me. No OK good. OK so we stop here and see you again this coming Thursday. All right.